Have you ever walked into a room and wondered what just happened here while your heart was pounding? Today, we will go extensively into Kelly's home, which has been the subject of rumors and eyebrow-raising because of its unsettling aura. Continue watching this video until the very end, as I'll break out every aspect of what makes this house so eerie in a clear, engaging way that might even encourage you to look into it more. This is not your average home tour, rather it is an investigation of the mysterious, unexpected, and downright unsettling facets of modern life. In a world when so many homes are built to inspire and dazzle, Kelly's house has a unique vibe that is hard to shake. Every shadow and peculiar design feature seems to tell a secret story. As soon as you enter this place, you are immediately drawn to it for some reason. The entrance's unexpected decor and dim lighting set the mood for what's inside. As soon as you walk through the front door, the air feels almost frigid. The walls are decorated with lovely and somewhat eerie artwork, a combination of traditional portraiture and abstract pieces that seem to follow your gaze from room to room. Subliminal messages about the past and the secrets that still haunt every section of the house seem to be trying to reach you through the artwork itself. Every room is thoughtfully arranged, but nothing feels quite right, as if the house's parts were not meant to be together. There's a general feeling of controlled chaos. The living room, the focal point of any home, is when the spooky mood truly begins to take hold. Even though the space has clearly been maintained, the tasteful, expensive furniture and muted, almost faded colors give the room a feeling of disrepair. The stillness seems to envelop even the ambient, mild music that is playing in the background, adding to the feeling that something is wrong. Through wide windows, one can glimpse a grim, untidy garden that seems to hold secrets of its own. An strange fusion of modern and historical elements is created by placing a sleek glass coffee table next to an old, creaking armchair that seems to have many stories to tell. Because of the lasting effects of this clash of eras and styles, it is challenging to tell whether the home is a tribute to the past or a warning about the future. As you step into the dining room, the discomfort increases. The fine china and cutlery that adorn the dinner table glitter in the low light, but the seats that surround it are mismatched, each with a distinct style that doesn't quite blend in with the others. The arrangement of the table creates a strange atmosphere, as if it were waiting for guests who might never arrive. The lighting in this area is particularly striking, with a single large chandelier and several little sconces that cast eerie shadows throughout the room. A reminder that beauty may often hide a sense of mystery or sorrow is provided by the suspense and muted sadness that pervade the ambiance of the dining area. You enter the mansion and follow a long, winding corridor that leads to several private rooms. Here, the walls are covered with pictures and mementos from a bygone era. Because of their fading colors and solemn expressions, old family photos, black and white pictures of happier times, and mysterious antiques, despite their precise placement, create the feeling that this house is full of secrets. A solemn tribute to a life now hidden behind locked walls, time seems to have paused. As you go down this hallway, you could feel as though you were traveling back in time, with the voices of the past echoing with each step, leaving you to wonder what stories have been left untold. One of the most striking aspects of Kelly's home is the master bedroom. With its large plush bed, plush bedding, and soothing color scheme, the room initially seems like an opulent retreat. However, the muted lighting and the thick curtains that blot out any natural light give the room a cramped feeling. This room feels isolated, as if it were a hidden world separate from the rest of the house. Every piece, from the vintage dresser to the carefully curated collection of personal items on the bedside table, seems to be muttering a story of isolation and unspoken sorrow. It's an area that implores you to sit down, reflect, and maybe cry at the mystery and melancholy that permeate the atmosphere. Entering the study, a place that functions as a storehouse of memories and a private sanctuary, then heightens the sense of the unusual. A desk full of handwritten notes, shelves full of old books, and a collection of curios that hint at a deep fascination with the past create an atmosphere of the cerebral and the uncanny. A little ornate mirror that hangs on the wall and catches the light just enough to produce strange reflections gives the space an almost surreal feel. It's tempting to believe that long-forgotten secrets could reappear here, and that the house's silent corners are still haunted by the hopes and ideals of its previous owners. With its long history and subtle quirks, the study is the perfect example of how Kelly's home blurs the lines between the beautiful and the strange. What truly interests me about this house is not just the design or the elegant furnishings, but the spirit that penetrates every space. There is a constant sensation of tension, as if the home itself is living and experiencing its own feelings. Others claim that energy can be detected in the heavier air in certain parts of the house, or in the little flickering of the lights. It appears as though the place is holding its breath, waiting for something to happen, for a moment of truth to finally break the silence. As you look at these images and imagine yourself strolling through the room, you can almost hear the soft hum of secrets and the murmurs of forgotten voices, which adds to the experience's realism and unsettling quality. As we have seen throughout the film, every part of Kelly's home has a story to tell, one that is both engrossing and unsettling. Every element has been carefully positioned to generate a sense of mystery and muted sadness, from the mismatched furniture in the dining room to the oppressive, nearly suffocating atmosphere in the master bedroom. The photographs we've showed you today not only capture the physical space but also the house's emotional significance. It acts as a reminder that sometimes our physical surroundings can reflect our inner selves, and that beauty and grief can coexist in the most unexpected ways. Thank you for sticking with us through this research into the odd atmosphere of Kelly's residence. If you were as intrigued and motivated by this in-depth analysis of the minor yet significant elements of her living space as I was, then take a moment to like this video and leave a comment below. Please tell us what you thought of the house's distinct atmosphere and what impressed or unnerved you the most during your visit. If you want to read more stories that uncover the secrets and mysteries of strange places, subscribe and click the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any updates. Be brave, have an open mind, and never forget that even the most mysterious places may have stories waiting to be told if you're willing to listen.